going on, Jeromes? It's time for the most accurate power rankings in the known universe, Week 11 edition. And if you disagree with any single one of the 33, that's right, 33 placements, you're wrong. How does it feel? You know what? Instead of the way we usually open, let's start up at the top. Let's go. That's right. Your Minnesota Fighting Vikings, 8-1, getting it done. We're just big, fat, hairy American winning machines. I don't know what it is, but on the road, signature win, coming from behind, 27-10, and just getting it done right in the grill of one of the best defenses, if not the best in the NFL. Josh Allen, all that MVP talk, all that stuff, getting a big time, eating a W. That's right. That's right. So now, scrolling all the way down to the bottom, the Greasy Grime Green Bay Packers. Even though, hey, Mike McCarthy, about time you're coaching, assists the Packers in winning a game, huh? 14-point lead, blew it on the road. Please. And you know what sucks? We have to root for these jabronis to beat the Eagles in a couple weeks. Or 2 weeks. That's so stupid. 32. Got the Raiders down 3 spots. So the Raiders and the Texans. So the Texans play hard. I mean, the Texans play hard for Lovie Smith. I respect that. But the roster simply does not have enough talent as of right now. And I don't know if Nick Caserio is that guy to turn that thing around. But the Raiders have Devonta Adams. The Raiders have Max Crosby. The Raiders have, well, I guess Derek Carr. But they're just listless. I mean, how do you lose at home, even though they have no true home games, against Jeff Saturday, who was sitting on the couch. Now he's the coach, huh? Also tweeting out, the Raiders look bad. I know that the Raiders have said that Josh McDaniels is safe for 2023. The vote of confidence from ownership is always the kiss of death. It's over, man. It's over, baby. The Texans, I mean, we knew that Lovie was going to be a one and done, just like David Culley last year, and also I think Caserio is going to be out. We'll see what happens there. 30, you got the Saints down 6 spots where they got to go back to Jameis, right? If you're going to be bad, at least be entertaining. And what's really rough, so they don't even have their first round pick because of the Chauncey Gardner-Stuckey trade, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson trade. So, I mean, like, them failing is giving the Eagles a top 5 pick, which just sucks. Whatever. 29, got the Broncos down 3 spots. Broncos country, let's ride. Hey, like we said, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, whenever it was, the win over the Jaguars in London, that was a false summit. Absolutely fool's gold. And Denver, they're bad. They're atrocious. I mean, they're averaging the fewest points a game in the league, and they had more points per game last year with Drew Lock at quarterback, as opposed to trading 2 1s, 2 2s, and a 5th for Russ. Go ahead. 28. Oh, and also Drew Lock and Noah Fant. Should have kept Fant. 28, you got the crooked Chicago Bears, where all of the hype around Justin Fields, and he's a phenomenal player. He's setting all these rushing records, which is cool. I mean, they're 1-6 in the last 7 games, so it's not translating. They're the only team that can be eliminated from divisional winning contention this week. Vikings win, Bears lose, it's over. It's kind of crazy. 27, got the Rams. So Stafford was in concussion protocol. He may want to stay there because Cooper Kupp is out with an ankle injury, went on IR. He's gone for at least 4 games. And this is just a shell of this team last year. No Von Miller. Aaron Donald isn't playing like Aaron Donald. Allen Robinson is a poor substitute for OBJ. They can't run the ball. They can't protect anyone. They can't get a pass rush. Jalen Ramsey is the only DB back there, so it's just gross. Just gross. Whatever. 26, got the Browns down 6 spots. Just getting shellacked in Miami. Thomas Morstead didn't have to punt. That's bad. It could be bad for our guy Stefanski, but Deshaun Watson is apparently back at practice. He can play, what was it, week 13, whatever, against the Texans, his former team. And not like the NFL schedule makers are just like perfect in how they schedule things, man. 25, got the Jaguars down 6 spots. They have a lot of young talent, except they're just still trying to find their way. And going into Kansas City, that's always a tough ask, but they didn't even cover the 9.5, which kind of sucks. 24, Panthers. Ooh, Thursday Night Football. It seems like 9 weeks ago, but getting it done at home. Donta Foreman just running all over the place and just doing big-time things. And now P.J. Walker is out. They have to go back to Mayfield, so maybe the losing will continue. So, I mean, it's nice. I mean, the Panthers, they had those all-black jerseys and helmets, which was really good. Fans had a nice night, but now they get to tank for a better draft pick. So, for Baker, we thank you. Cardinals. So, they won up 5 spots. Colt McCoy. Pew, 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 pew. The pride of Texas, hook 'em, baby. Just chucking it all over the lot. I don't know. I do not believe in this team at all. At all. 22. But it is good that they're on Hard Knocks because they're a train wreck. Actually, the Colts being on Hard Knocks in season would have been even better, but they're up 8 spots, 25-20 win against the Raiders. Now, everyone's hailing Jeff Saturday as, oh, he's the second coming. He's the next Bill Walsh. Well, you play the better quarterback, even though Matt Ryan is 97,000 years old, and you give the ball to Jonathan Taylor Thomas. It ain't rocket science. It ain't that, man. But congrats to the Colts. I mean, they're still in the thick of things in the AFC South. Who knows? 21. Got the Falcons down 4 spots, just laying an egg. Where, I mean, at a certain point, you got to move on from Mariota. Give Desmond Ridder a shot. I mean, what's the worst he can do? Not give the ball to Drake London or Kyle Pitts? I mean, it just seems like they're being wasted, man. But Cordero is back. He's healthy. So, I mean, maybe they'll have a shot. 20. Got Georgia. Sucks with Atlanta isn't even the best football team in the state. But Georgia going into Starksville. More cowbell, beating Mike Leach and the Bulldogs 45-19. Oh, is a Bulldogs versus Bulldogs. I get it. It's funny. So, yeah, Georgia is in the driver's seat. Fantastic. 19. Got the Steelers up 6 spots. Holding serve at home. TJ Watt coming in. Alex Highsmith had a couple of sacks, and they got things right. Kenny Pickett didn't make any, well, too many, like, boneheaded mistakes, and the Saints are just bad. But glad for Mike Tomlin and company to get a win. 18. Speaking of which, so, I mean, the Lions are putting together a little bit of a streak. So they beat the Packers last week. Now they beat the Bears, even though Justin Fields went off. But they were able to find enough points, and they won. Amon-Ra St. Brown is that dude, man. So, I mean, congrats to the Lions getting off the mat. I think Dan Campbell may be safe. 17. Got the Chargers down 6 spots. I think there's just too many injuries. I mean, Slater's out. Bosa is still missing time, and they literally have no healthy wide receivers. I mean, Josh Palmer is a fine wide receiver 3, but he's not a wide receiver 1. So, I mean, it seems like it's a wasted season for Justin Herbert on his rookie deal. Jets, Jets, Jets on the bye. A couple teams on the bye. So the Bengals, Patriots, and the Jets all held serve at 14, 15, 16, respectively. 13. Got the Commies up 5 spots. Our boy Taylor Heineke going into Philly, raucous crowd getting it done. And yeah, I mean, Eagles fans are going to point to the face mask. May I introduce to you our finest Gabe Davis catches, please? I mean, it was one call. I mean, the Commies, they kind of handled you. They did. And Philly made way too many mistakes. It is what it is, but the Commanders take command. Going in and winning. I mean, they're 5-5. They can make a run out of the wild card, man. 12. We got the Bucks up 4 spots, 5-5, leading the NFC South. Tom Brady's now won in 4 different countries, which is crazy. And I mean, the Bucks, I still don't know what to make of the Bucks. Like, they still have the makings of a good defense. I think that it behooves them to run the ball. Also, stop throwing the ball to Brady. All that stuff. I don't know. 11. Got the Tennessee Titans up 4 spots. 7-point win at home against the listless Broncos. King Henry is back. Tannehill is back. Threw 2 touchdowns. Treylon Burks is healthy. So, I mean, maybe the Titans can get something together. I mean, the AFC is kind of open right now. It is. 10. You got the Seahawks down 2 spots. Geno made a bad decision, had a fumble inside the red zone. They just never really synced up. And I think that there was something to be said about that playing surface. I mean, yes, it's natural grass, but I mean, there's just no grip. And you saw the players are slipping and sliding out there. 9, you got the Cowboys down 2 spots. How do you blow a 14-point lead? Like, how? Just disgusting, man. But they'll be angry, maybe even hangry coming into US Bank Stadium. But the Vikings, you have to smack Mike McCarthy just like they have in previous years. 8. Got the Ravens down 2 spots. They're on the bye, but I believe in the Ravens with Roquan Smith. Now 2 more extra weeks to fully get into that defense. Lamar Jackson's always going to be dangerous. Justin Tucker's the best kicker in the game. So, I mean, that's 3 phases right there. And they're starting to get a little healthy. 7, you got the Giants. Ooh, the G-Man. All right, so everyone castigates the Vikings for winning close games, but the Giants, they just find a way, man. And Daniel Jones was efficient, and Saquon was just hammering dudes. So, I mean, the Giants. I would love to see the Giants win the NFC East. I would just see Philly fall apart, maybe lose 3, 4, 5 games, and then the Giants just keep chugging along. Maybe they sweep the Eagles. They still got to play twice. That'd be fun. 6, got the Bills down 2 spots. The Bills are in 3rd place in the AFC East, and they've already lost to the Dolphins and the Jets, and they still have to play the Patriots twice. But there's no denying that defense is legit. Josh Allen is still an MVP candidate. Stephon Diggs is unreal. So, I mean, they'll be back. I mean, if it's Vikings-Bills in the Super Bowl as a rematch, no one's going to be mad at that. 5, you got the Niners up 1 spot, taking care of business at home. Jimmy Garoppolo is 10-2 in games where he doesn't throw a touchdown. That's unbelievable, including that playoff game last year in Green Bay. It's just... I trust the Niners as far as I can throw Jimmy Garoppolo and as far as he can throw, and that's not far. I mean, they have a hell of a defense. They got playmakers. They have a good offensive line, but no. 4, got the Dolphins. Tua's back playing at MVP level. Even though Tua missed a handful of games, he should 100% be in the MVP conversation. Him and Mike McDaniel are playing fantastic ball. Tyreek and Waller are doing ridiculous things. My name, Jeff Wilson, is looking right at home. Changing over, same system or similar system at least. So, I mean, the Dolphins, I think they have the inside track to win that division and make some noise in the AFC. Eagles down 2 spots, whatever. I should be dropping them further, but whatever. I think they got a little bit exposed. I think that they were maybe feeling a little high and mighty because of their early run, but I think that they're going to trip up a couple times, the rest of the way. I think that Houston and then also Washington exposed, like they literally could not stop the run, especially with Jordan Davis out. Even when he gets back, I think that teams that can run the ball, control the clock, keep Hurts off the field, I think that makes sense. Number 2, got the Chiefs up 1 spot. I mean, you got Mahomes. Kadarius Toney looks to be like their next star receiver now. He's actually getting his ish together now that he's not in New York, but who knew? And also you got the Vikings at 1, obviously. But that is it. As your Week 11 power rankings. Again, the most accurate power rankings in the known universe. If you disagree with any single one of the placements, you're wrong. How does it feel? Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull, production value.